10 years ago last week, I celebrated my being home from being in prison in Indonesia for an entire year. Now, I went to prison for Adderall, and I had it shipped overseas when I knew I shouldn't have been doing it. And I was really living a life that I shouldn't have been. And I think I got wake-up calls pretty frequently from about the time I was about 25 until about 30 when I got arrested. And I was with my now wife, who was just a girlfriend at the time. We were backpacking Asia. And the reason I'm sharing this today is because we all have gone through something in our lives. Actually, it was the craziest year of my life. And there was crazy amounts of bribery and extortion and kidnapping. And needless to say, I can never go back. I'm lucky to still be here in the United States, free and able to do things today. But I share this with you because a lot of people would look at that and say that's the absolute worst thing I can imagine happening to someone. And in the moment it was. In the moment it broke me. It humbled me. But years later and even months later after I got home, I realized how defining this moment could be in my life and how I could take this moment and catapult it to the next evolution of who I was going to be or let it break me. And I think we all have those opportunities in life where we do come into shit hitting the fan, and we can either let it break us or let it grow us. And luckily, I had the mindset that I had to owe a lot of people. I owed a lot of people money when I got home. A lot of people bailed me out and took care of me. And so my mindset when I got home was I got to make a bunch of money. I was broke. I was worth more dead than alive. I was in more debt than I had any money. But I had a vision and a goal of getting all these people paid back and eventually being able to help people in the ways that I felt I was helped, which was changing my life. It's why I do what I do today, coaching people to buy businesses, helping people change their lives, because ultimately to me, we have to have a purpose. And I feel like on that day that I was arrested and on that day I got home, my life was forever changed with a purpose of I now have to give back to others. And so I leave this with you guys because I want you to know kind of the purpose of why I do what I do, but ultimately to realize that every person on this planet is going through something. They're going through some kind of struggle and some kind of challenge. And the compassion and the patience you can give others, the empathy you can give others, but just knowing that at one point in your life, you will need a helping hand. So why not be a little proactive and give that hand first and help others?